Thank you for joining me. We're Dr. Jay Harris here, exercise physiologist, as well as an MD doctor here as well here, really give you information about health and wellness and just self-improvement overall. Today, I want to talk to you guys about just something basic and something simple and a concept that you should understand about life, that you actually get to make the decision of what you get to do in life. You get to go this lane, or that lane. You get to go. There's 3 lanes or 4 lanes, 5 lanes. You get to make a decision on what lane you want to go on. But what I realize a lot of times is that you have to, how you see yourself is a lot of times of how you set the next steps up in your life. For example, I'll give you a great example, a great example. I had a dog before named Maddie Max, and Maddie Max was a little Yorkie dog, and this dog was really cool little dog. People saw him; he's an older dog, so people saw him a certain way. Said he didn't play with toys. Say he didn't certain things he didn't do. But of course, me being a new dog owner or a dog parent, some people call him, I saw him in a whole different light because this is my first time having a dog as an adult. So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna train this dog like he's gonna be like he's like a canine dog or something, or he's gonna know he's gonna know how to do all kind of stuff. I'm gonna get him to sit. I'm gonna get him to do sit on hind legs. I'm gonna get him to do all kind of stuff. But this is how I saw him. So I saw him a certain way, and guess what he did? He started doing certain things, and people that knew him before came by and like, oh, he's playing with toys now. He does this. He does that. Exactly, he does this stuff here because it's all depends on how I saw him. So whoop, let's flip it now. Let's flip it. Let's flip it now. How do you see yourself? Because how do you see yourself is how you're going to come across. For example, I'll give you another example here. When I was overseas in Kuwait, I got my teeth. I got braces put on my teeth and stuff like that. And I had braces as a kid. I had braces when I was a kid and everything. And then they spread apart even more. Well, they fixed them and then they spread apart even more. Because I had I guess it's called an underbite thing. It is an underbite. I had my teeth, the bottom teeth came out more than the top teeth. So my jaw and stuff wasn't lined up properly. So my parents fixed my teeth and all that. But in the midst of doing that, they actually spread my gums out. That's what they did. So so as an adult here, I said, you know what? I plan to be on TV. I plan on talking and speaking to people. You know what? I want to look this is my own opinion. People do whatever they want to do, of course. But for myself, I said, I want to look just a little more, a certain look I want to give off. And I said, I'm gonna put braces on my teeth. And that's what I did. It took about a year's time. And I got the look that I have now. And then that just how I see myself. I see myself as a bodybuilder at all times. I see myself as a health, a fitness. I did bodybuilding. I did a bodybuilding show. I used to train people in the gym down at a place called Health Central down at University Hospital. I did that when I finished school, undergrad school. Then from there, I actually taught a kickboxing class a long time ago. Taught kickboxing. I kickbox certified. We just finished teaching a camp for kids here. Education / fitness at the same time. So it all depends on how you see yourself, you know. And then some people say age. There's another thing. One people say age stop them, you know. Age don't stop you. You stop yourself. For example, some people say situations, Junior. You know, I didn't have I didn't have a dad that was an officer in the military. I didn't have a mom that was a teacher. I didn't have that growing up, Junior. So this is my lane over here. Nah, you get to decide on your own lane. That's the whole great thing about being an adult. You get to choose what you want to do now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, do some people have some advantages? Absolutely. Yeah, if you have a few dollars in your pocket, yeah, you probably can get a little more. You're making us go a few steps ahead. But it doesn't mean that you can't do it yourself. You may have to go at it a different way. You may have to find a mentor and kind of help you guide you through the path there. Someone out there is willing to teach. They always say when the student's ready, the teacher shows up. The teacher's been the whole time, really. That's what they're saying. Like I have a good friend of mine that's trying to get him in great shape. He's trying to get it. And of course, I've been here the whole time. I've been his friend for I've been his friend for 10 years now. I've been his friend. Been his friend about 10 years, maybe 11 years. I've been his friend. And now he's trying to get into health and fitness. I'm like, dude, I've been here the whole time, you know? And then I give him a few things here and there, and then he goes off and do his own thing. I'm thinking like, this guy's not even listening to me. I'm telling him, I'm sitting here. This is what I've done my whole life. I've done 20 years in the health and fitness work. I've done, you know, this is what I do. I help multiple people out of getting to where they want to get to. If it's health and fitness wise, or just change their life, to change their perspective on life. And now he's someone coming around and all. It makes me realize that a lot of times people that are closest to you, they don't see you the way that other people see you. That's another thing I realized, that the people that's, that are further out there that you just met, maybe you met online, it's it's funny how they'll see you a certain way, or it's almost like, I don't know, I'm going everywhere at this. It's almost like they take, in the healthcare field, they always say that, for patients that are smokers, it takes them sometimes 7 times to quit smoking. And it seems like the same thing with people that you think that are seem like they're really close to you. It takes about 7 times to get them to truly see you in a different perspective, because you have evolved over these years. You evolved. You're not the same person. Like I'm not the same person that I was at 19 or 18. I'm not the same junior there. I am a different person. I'm a totally different person at 20 years old versus 50 years old. Totally different person. Oh my lord, it's night and day. The stuff the learning I have between those 30 years, that I've learned so much of traveling, going over to Kuwait, to going to Ethiopia, going to Dubai, going to Bahrain, just going to different places and seeing different cultures and understanding about life. So what I'm getting at here, ultimately I'm getting at here, and it's about 6 minutes into this, is that you get to make the decisions on what you want to do in life. You really get to do. Like, I could stay here in the DMV area, or I could go live in Korea if I wanted to, or it's up to you what you want to do. Yeah, yeah. Like one of my friends, he shared with me that, as a kid, his mom used to lock up all the food up in the summertime and put like a padlock on the pantry door. It's like, no way, for real, lock the food up. And I guess he thought that I was going to, be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. My mom did, my parents did the same thing. I'm thinking like, okay, I don't know what you're talking about. My parents had the pantry door was right there. You just go and get food, is which you want to get. Of course, you make sure you eat your meals, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, stuff like that, of course. But yeah, just go get some food and all that. And I'm giving that example there to show that there's different ways and all that. Now this gentleman that I know, that the mom locked the pantry door on him. He's doing stuff now, and he gets to choose to still live like that, with the door with the lock on the pantry door, even though he's adult, or he can choose on going a different path with that. So you get to choose what I'm getting at here. You get to choose what path to go. Like, even though that's happened in his childhood, now he gets to choose what path he goes. He could have food insecurity and go this path here, but he chose a more healthier style. He recognized that wasn't right what happened there, and now he's going a different path now. And he tried to share with that and say, okay, Dr. J, do you have that same problem too? That didn't happen to me. And I'm giving that example there. It's kind of a lighthearted example there. And you probably wonder how that connects with everything here. But it connects on a thing that, as adult here, we get the opportunity to choose what route we go. Like myself, I'm 50 years old. I'm taking a CompTIA A+ class. I'm taking right now. I have a whole bunch of young people in my class there. I think I'm the oldest, or I think I might be tied for the oldest in the class there. I think we have about 12 people in the class. The teacher, I think he's like 22, 23 years old. And I'm learning so much in this class. It's amazing, the stuff's out here, and the vulnerability that we all are, being online, online presence and everything. Um, but I get to choose to be in that class there. I get to choose the knowledge up here. You don't turn a certain age and now you don't need to learn anymore. No, 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 no. You need to stay on top of stuff, especially the way things are going technology wise. Yeah, you need to learn how to do certain things. Some people are scared to post stuff online. I can understand. Because the vulnerabilities and stuff like that and everything. I truly get it, because whatever's online stays forever. I truly get it. But what I need to know, what you need to know, is you need to evolve, of course. Here, you get to choose what lane you get to go. I have a friend of mine, my barber. He doesn't like, still doesn't like banking apps. He doesn't like anything online. He wants to go to the bank. He wants to go to a physical bank to get his money. He doesn't want to go to ATM. He doesn't want to transfer money to the banking app. He doesn't have the banking app downloaded, but he needed some forms. And the forms, they told him that you have to go online and get those forms printed out. We don't print them out in the store. And he was mad because he can't, he doesn't want to do that online. And I said, it's how can I say it? I understand what he's saying, that he want like to go to the bank and go in person, but they're trying to get you have to evolve what things are going on. And this is where they're pushing you. In the future, they're probably gonna be charging you to go inside the bank, in the future and all that. So again, he has a choice where to go here. But is it the fact that he just don't want to learn and actually open his mind up to something new, or he's having pushback already? But as we know, nothing stays the same in life. It's a whole big circle. Everything goes. We have the fall, we have winter, of course, we have here, right? Then what happens after that? We have spring, we have summer. How many years have that happened? That's happened since the time on Earth here has been going on, as far as we know, right? It's been going on 50 years that I know of, you know. So if I know that I know there's a path I can go, and I can go on that path if I want to, if I choose to, because I know as long as I'm living, I know that cycle's going to happen here. So why not choose something I want to do? Why not go for what I want to go for? Why not take the A+ class here? Why not take the CompTIA Tech class? Why not take the certification test? Why not go for a goal you want to shoot for, that you want to do a bodybuilding show? Why not go for that? Why not go for work with your kids as much as possible and to help them get to where you want them to get to? Why not? Why not actually go for stuff that you want to go for? What's holding you back? There's nothing holding back. The only person holding you back is you. That's it. That's the first thing. Oh, you gotta have the money. I got you. I got you on that. Yeah, money's tight. I got you. I got you. I understand all that. Money's tight for a lot of people out here. But one thing I do know, where you gonna put your energy at? You can put your energy on stuff that you have no control over, or stuff you have control over. What you have control over is yourself. That's what you have control over. You don't have control of who's the president, not the president. You don't have a control of Congress people and all that. You don't have no control of that. Yeah, you vote and stuff like that, and that's it, right? But what do you have control of? You have control of you first, and then you have your family around you. Then from your family, you have your community. From your community, then you have people possibly you work with and stuff like that as well. Those things people you can affect. But the first person you have to start with is yourself. So start with that change there. Get in the best shape if you can. That's the best way. Physically healthy, mentally healthy, and also too your blood work healthy that you want to be. Do that. Start there with stuff here, and then from there, okay, what's the next step you want? What do you want to do in life? Do it then. That's what I say. Go out there and do it. You only get one life. That's it. I'm 50 here. Believe me what I say here. You only get one opportunity. Go for it. So it really comes back to, how do you see yourself? Like myself, for me to do this on YouTube, because I was kind of, even though I love public speaking and doing public speaking, I had a little like, okay, I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Do I need to get a microphone? I was making excuses up. And then I said, what the heck? Let me go for it. Go for it. I'm telling you to go for it. Right now, we got 190 subscribers, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. I'm thankful for. What it showed me is that people will listen. So with that said there, you have the exact same thing with yourself you can do. You can make it, guys. Go for it. Do exactly what you want to do in life. Don't ask any questions. Just go for it. First of all, definitely make sure you get the best shape of your life. That's one thing I would do here. Because your body and doing that discipline there, and I say do it the first thing in the morning if you can. Do it first thing in the morning is the best thing. You'll feel better all throughout the day. That's one thing I would do there. I would clean up your place too. That's what I would do. Try to clean up as much as possible. That's what I would do. It has to be spick and span, but I would definitely put things in order, because a messy environment actually it works on your mind. There's two things I would do right there. The third thing is I write down a true goal, really, I really want to do in life here. Not if I had money, I'll do this and that. No. What you really want to do, and then map out how to get there. I'll reverse engineer it. I'll get online, ask ChatGPT or Gronk or one of those a Gemini out there. Ask them, reverse engineer the day that you want this accomplished. It could be doing a bodybuilding show. It could be a certain amount of money you want to make. But the thing is, you have to, just for you, wanted to work out, want to clean your environment up, and then write down your goals. You already see yourself differently, and that you can get more out of it. And it's a challenge. Don't get me wrong. It's a challenge here. Don't get me wrong. It's a challenge. It is. But you have to. If you want things out of life, you're going to have to change. You've been taught a lot of stuff in life. You have seen a lot of life. If you're 40 years old, if you're 30 years old, even if you're 20 years old, you've seen a lot. You have. Maybe in 50, I've seen a lot as an adult. I've seen many stuff. I've seen some stuff I wish no one else ever see. And some stuff I saw that I wish everybody could see. Travel and stuff like that. Places I've been, friendships I had, great friendships I had. That dissolved and for various reasons, and just certain things, moments I had in life that I would like you guys to have too. But the key thing here, of course, and I know I'm going everywhere with this, but the key thing is, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as a traveler? Do you see yourself as being fit, being healthy? See how you do this. Ask ChatGPT. Oh, no, 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 no. Do this for me. Do this for me. When you get a chance, start working out. Preferably early morning. If you can do early morning, do it anytime you can. Second thing, clean your environment up. Wherever you live at, clean it up. Get it organized. Doesn't be like full, OCD, everything put in place, but just get it, get it, get it unmessy. The third thing, write down your goals. They say write it down and make it plain. Write it down, make it plain. Do that right there. Those three right there will get you the mindset already, as that you're already making progress already. You are making progress. You're getting closer to your goals here. It's not hard. It's not. It's just you making a decision on going forward. Actually seeing more in yourself than you have to see more in yourself. Like right now, you may be down place. You may not feel the best. Maybe a light, just not feeling well. Some people maybe. Some people may be feeling great and still want the changes in their life. They're not getting the changes. Do those three things right there, and I guarantee it. And now, when you find out the goal, then map it out, and I guarantee you'll go what you need to go. So, anyways, guys, like, subscribe to the channel. You're Dr. J Harris here. So I challenge you to do those three things there, of course. The three things is start working out, preferably early in the morning. Second thing I want you to do, clean your environment up. The third thing I want you to do, of course, here is to write down your goals and to actually reverse engineer the time and date that you want those goals to be accomplished by. Got it, guys? All right. That's a call to action I want you to do here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll talk to you very soon. You're Dr. J Harris here. We'll talk to you very, very soon.